Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are filming yet another island tour and it is called Marigold. It is a fall island tour and I absolutely love this island. It's got a lot of ground. I actually went back multiple times just because there was so much to cover that I do want to apologize for that, but it is so mesmerizing that I don't think you guys will mind. It's been a long 2 weeks. I think I've been gone for 2 weeks, almost 3. And I do want to apologize for that. But I do want to thank you guys for subscribing and the new people for coming along. I know that 126 isn't a lot of people, but to me it's a lot, and I really do want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I appreciate it. Last time we were at 100, I believe, and now we're at 126, and again 26 more people subscribe. Might not be a lot, but to me it's just over the moon. I've never really had a following, and it just feels really good for people to actually look at my content and actually like it and really just appreciate it. So I appreciate that, and I want to thank you again. So I want to say I really love this island. Again, I don't really have to speak too much into it as to why I love it, because, it speaks for itself. And I love fall island tours. I just love the fall in Animal Crossing. I love all the detailing that people put in and just everything about it. And, I don't, really necessarily have to tell you guys I love this island, because essentially at the end of the day, I picked this island because I liked it, and I just hope you guys like it too, and the tour that I'm going to give you guys on it. But yeah, I just love the fall and the tree colors and the pumpkins and the mush DIYs. Everything about it is just chef's kiss. Like when I first found out about the fall island, when I first got Animal Crossing, I loved it. I got so tired of seeing like all the green in the summer, to be honest. So when it became fall, I was so in love. But yeah, so today I just feel like I want to give you guys like another life update. I know some of you guys commented and liked last time for my life update, and I really want to say thank you again for even giving me some feedback and just talking to me about your life, because I feel like that is just important as mine, just you guys giving me your feedback, because I like to hear it and I like to encourage people to want to get better, to want to do better and feel better, because, I would love someone to do that to me. So I like to do that for you guys too. But yeah, so what has been happening for the past 2 weeks? Well, the past 2 weeks have been rough. Again, I just due to the fact that I hate my job. I really hate it. I really do try to push through and say maybe it's not that bad. Maybe, I'm just overthinking it and overdoing it. But no, yeah, I just don't like my job. It's just something about it. The person I work with, he's really not the best to be around. And the company is just okay in itself. I just think it's a lot of it's just very kind of strange. To really not, get too deep into it, because I wouldn't want to get too deep into it. But, at the end of the day, it's a good company to work for. It's just, you always have that one person at the job that takes everything way too serious and things like that. And, it just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. And I'm a very quiet person. I just like to do my work and go home, and it doesn't feel like that there. It just feels like, anything that I do or someone else does, it's just it's not good enough for this one specific person. And it's just kind of like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. So I have actually been trying to, or getting into more of teaching English, overseas and things like that, but from home. I feel like that would be really fun. And, I hope I don't block my blessings saying that out loud, but I really do want to teach. I realize I really do want to teach, English to, people that want to, learn, English. I've never been teaching before. I never done teaching before, but I've always, kind of had, a little passion for it. And I really do find it so rewarding to like just speak to someone that doesn't understand English and kind of getting them to understand it, basically at the end of the day. I really feel like that's rewarding, and it just makes me feel good that I made them feel good and made them feel happy and confident that they, achieved what they want to achieve, which is, speaking, English. And yeah, so I've been, kind of deep diving into that. I have been going back into journaling and, doing affirmations and things like that. And, I'm sorry if you guys don't really, believe in all that stuff. But personally, I do. I feel like what you speak and what you think really just comes to life. So if you speak negatively, of course, bad things are going to come into your life because you're just giving yourself and everything around you just a negative vibe and a negative feeling. And I tend to self sabotage a lot, and I'm really trying to incorporate just positive things and just saying good things into my life because, why would you not kind of thing. So yeah, I've been kind of like journaling and like scripting. I feel like scripting, helps. I haven't really seen much progress yet in my scripting, but, I have to trust the process and trust what I do and, trust what I say and not think negatively about that. I just want to know if you guys even make it this far into the video. Do you guys script? Do you guys write? Do you feel like it works? Do you feel like it doesn't? Just leave a comment below or just, something if you want. What else have I done? I was in a wedding and that was fun. What else? Just a lot, really. But the main focus that has been happening for the past 2 weeks is, what am I trying to say? Oh, really just is like, like just trying to find a different job, just trying to find a passion again to work from home. Because I did say that in the last video, that I do want to just work from home and have my own business and create my own things and stuff like that. And still to this day, I really do. I understand I have not been working for a long time. I'm really young. I'm only 23, but during COVID, I really realized that I don't really want to work for anybody else, as much as most of you probably don't either. But I just really feel like I have the ability, and I know that you guys have the ability as well. Everybody has the ability to work for themselves and be better and do better. It's really just about the execution. And again, you can have you have all these ideas and thoughts that could be so good, but like you just have to put in the work and you have to execute, and like you just have to really just not necessarily pray, but like just kind of like believe in yourself and believe in the universe or, whatever you believe in to really just align you in the right path. And yes, some people have like, a thing called like lucky syndrome, but I do feel like if you really focus and put your mind into something, that what you want to happen will happen. And I'm trying to, again, just like kind of like incorporate that and just speak just so highly of myself and highly of like everything that I've been doing. And I think you guys should too. And again, nothing happens overnight, but I do feel as though that like if you keep telling yourself every day, even if you don't see it in 2 weeks, like any change, like just know it's coming and just know it's happening. I've been in places where like I pretty much hit rock bottom and I felt like I couldn't get out, and there was nothing I can do to get out of that funk or get better. And I'm telling you, like, even though I'm still in that funk and I'm not anywhere where I want to be, I'm not any better than, the next who's really upset and pretty much depressed. I'm still, trying to make it out and trying to get better and trying to feel better because, again, it's not easy. It's really not. So yeah, that I don't know how that just became like a pep talk rant, but basically at the end of the day, I'm not okay and I'm still trying to make the best of it. And I know it's not easy. I'm not trying to like downplay anybody, but I just want to say that you guys can do it just as much as the next. And it might take you a little bit longer to get there, but just please don't give up on yourself and your dreams and what you want to do and just things like that. Just be focused and be tunnel vision in anything you want to do. Because for me, again, like I don't feel like I'm getting anywhere in life, but I'm trying to just incorporate just happiness and happy thoughts and picture that perfect life that I have. So yeah. And also, like, side note, I do apologize for all the glitching in the video, just due to the fact that my laptop doesn't carry a lot of storage. And the storage that it does take, I don't want to, delete any of the apps and stuff because obviously I need it. So the laptop that I have just doesn't hold that much. So the videos just tend to glitch. And, again, I just apologize for that. There's really nothing I can do about it except for buy a new laptop. And that's just way out of the picture for me right now. And also, another side note, I love this part of the island. It's really cozy and it's just like a drive-through, like a fall Halloween drive-through, and I really like that. I've been trying to do like something like this for my island for so long, but I of course suck at making my own island. Fun fact, within the past 3 years, I believe, 3 years that Animal Crossing has been out, I have never, not even once, not even once, completed an island fully. And I really feel like that is sad to say, to be honest. I don't know why I haven't fully finished an island or why it hasn't fully been done, but I just haven't. And that's kind of annoying. But, I do, like, it's like every time I try to finish an island, it's like I see something better than the last. So like I thought like, oh, like, what I had was just amazing. Like, no one would ever see this before. And then I see somebody else with a better island. I'm just like, well, what did I even build? And that's also hard. I don't know what the inspiration for you guys to build an island, but can you guys give me some hints and tips and tricks? Because I tend to always like try to mimic other islands and like tweak them a little bit. And I don't like that. Like, I want to be like original. Like, I do try to be original at the end of the day. Like, I don't mimic the whole thing, but I do try to be like a little bit original, and it just doesn't seem to work at all. So I was just hoping you guys can just give me tips if you have any to kind of like give originality and like, just give me something so I can actually complete my island for once, because I really do want to complete my island, and that is actually a goal of mine this year to complete it. So what else should we talk about? Traveling. So I want to start traveling a lot again this year. Again, I do expect to work for myself by the end of this month or the beginning of May. I'm going to say the end of April because I am putting that in the universe. I'm putting that in the air that I'm going to work for myself. And again, that's like an affirmation manifestation thing. So due to that, I'm praying that I make enough money and things like that to be able to travel and not stress about like, paying my bills and, the flight and just things like that. And the one place I want to go back to is Hawaii. I absolutely loved going to Hawaii. It was so much fun. And anybody that can really, make it out there, I encourage you. Everybody's just so nice and so sweet. The water is amazing. The atmosphere is amazing. And most importantly is you don't see any bugs. Like when I was out there, I went there 2021 and 2022. The first year, it was probably like halfway through the trip where I realized like there's just like no bugs. Like you really don't see any bugs at all. And then I met up with a family member out there and they noticed the same thing. And I just love it. Like, again, everybody's just so nice. You really don't even have to spend a lot of money either, which I really do like about that. The one thing I just do hate about like traveling in general, though, not specifically Hawaii, but the one thing I hate about traveling is that it's always expensive because of the flight, because of the rental. If you use rental cars, which I do, I don't like to use like Uber or taxis or anything like that because I I don't feel safe about it, especially reading things online and stuff like that. I just don't like it. And where I live, we don't have that. We don't have like any like we have Uber and stuff like that, but everything is so like a small town that we don't need any Uber or stuff like that. You just kind of like carpool with your friends or just kind of drive yourself. So, that's just kind of new to me, and I don't feel comfortable or safe with that. But yeah, I just hate the car rental, hotel fee, and the flights. Those are the most expensive things in the world to actually get somewhere when you're flying. And I hate that so much. But when you're actually like somewhere, the money just depends on you and what you want to spend. So it's really not that expensive when you get somewhere, unless, you want to splurge and enjoy yourself, which is very understandable. And where are we on my island? Or sorry, oh my God, this is not my island, but on Marigold. Oh, I also love that. I don't even know what that's called, but I love that. That was super cute. And this scene that I caught with the two villagers, I don't know why, I just found it so cute how they just both like kind of like just went over there and looked at the water together. So I wish I kind of caught that in like a photo, but I didn't. I think we're also halfway through this island as well. How are you guys liking it? I love it, and feel like I did a really good job showcasing it. And I feel like, and actually, I don't know her name. I'm sorry, but the one who did Marigold, she did a phenomenal job making this island. I don't know how, like, you have to be so creative to make something like this, and it's so amazing how she even processed and put everything together the ways that she did. I could never in a million years even think about doing something like this. So I do want to give her and every creator that creates and upload their DAs like amazing props. Even if like you don't feel like it's good, I feel like every island is good, because Animal Crossing is hard. It really is not easy at all to, just think of these things, to, just. Sorry, guys, my mic actually cut off like halfway because I set my alarm for my food. So, yeah, we're back here now, and the island's almost done anyway. But I applaud anybody that on YouTube and just in general that can talk for 20 minutes, because talking for that long is super, super hard. But since we're almost done, little fun fact about me: about 3 weeks ago, I just realized I like baking, and it's actually really fun and therapeutic to me. And I just love baking just anything. Like I just baked these apple pies, and from like basically like a mimic of McDonald's, and I just love them. They were just so nice. And this weekend I'm probably going to make churros. But yeah, that's all I really, had to throw out my little 2 cents about me, a little fun fact about me. But yeah, we're almost done. So yeah, here we are. I just want to say again, thank you guys for listening to my rant, for looking at the island. And again, I'll leave the description and everything down below. And yeah, just leave me any comments or just anything that you guys want to talk to me about or just say in general. And yeah, so again, thank you for the support and the love. And I will see you guys soon in my next video. Thanks. Bye-bye.